someone knows more about the Nowhere Key, we can make inquiries.
And announce to the world that we have it?
So, use the key to draw out Coldane. He's the real problem.
Listen, it's the librarian that's important. Oh, curse it all. Friend, a word? The gang leaders, my daughter included, refuse to see the obvious, and it's infuriating. Librarian Hennard was the foremost scholar of his day on Sage 4net. Anyone chasing the Nowhere Vault as long as I have knows that. Oh, a couple of 100 years ago, give or take. But that single journal from the Mages Guild is only a fraction of Hennard's work. I think there's more to be found in his old home, Dresden Keep. You've been in the ruins? But what about the hidden library beneath them? I've seen mention of it in ancient papers. If Hennard concealed anything about Sage 4net, it would be there. No one listens to me. But if you bring the idea to Quen...
We're arguing in circles. Let's pause and take stock, partner. We have a key, but no idea where to find its lock, a codex we can't read, enemies who want us out of the way, and a distinct shortage of real plans on what to do next. If you have a suggestion, partner, we'd all love to hear it. A hidden library? It could contain more of Librarian Hennard's research into Sage 4net. I'd like to know what else he recorded about the Nowhere Vault or the Codex 4net. Of course, we'll have to overcome one major obstacle. Finding something that's been hidden in a ruined keep since who knows when won't be simple. I think I'll tag along, and Abrasia too, if she's willing. That leaves the question of the cartel prisoner at Lion Guard Redoubt. Good. Edwayne and Celine can assist you there, but you should take the lead in questioning the cartel prisoner. This Cogwin might be more willing to talk if he's approached by someone he doesn't know.
A sound plan. Happy to do my part.
I generally try to avoid prisons, but I suppose I can make an exception.
All right. If you both agree, I do too.
And I can speak with some contacts of mine about Nowhere Keys while the rest of you are busy.
We're not going to find something in Dresden Keep standing around here. Let's be on our way.
Just so.
Finally. We might be wasting our time at Dresden Keep, but it's better than standing around talking until the sun goes down. At least this plan of yours means I'm not shackled to Edwayne or Celine. I do better on my own anyway. Have you seen the other gang leaders? They don't know what it's like to be hunted, hurt, alone. I learned from the hardest teacher of all, desperation. And I survived. I'll root around empty ruins all day long just to avoid this incessant arguing. People have been looking for the Nowhere Vault for ages. If Hennard knew anything, why didn't he go loot it? We find something, great. It's a feather in our caps. But I put my trust in a good steel blade, not dusty old books.
I know my father put the idea of Dresden Keep in your head. I've heard him mention Hennard's writings on the legend of Sage 4net on more than one occasion. I rather wish I were going to the keep with you, my dear. I don't. Thank you. But I do love a good puzzle, and the mystery of a secret library is exactly the sort of treasure hunting puzzle I delight in. Still, Edwayne will need me. Dealing with the Lion Guard will require deception. To help you? Certainly. We might not have much in common, but the Coldane cartel threatens House Menant as well as Edwayne's Street Hawks. The very point of forming a guild is for thieves to combine forces and work together to solve shared problems.
Very clever, friend. I'm not sure if that was your plan, Qwen's plan, or Basil's plan, but you laid it out well. Having us work together on different tasks gives us less opportunity to snipe at each other. Plus, I'll get to demonstrate my skills. Of course. Oh, Abrasia's tough and Celine's smart. but I grew up on the streets of Daggerfall. I've been thieving since the day I was born. No one beats me to a prize, and I'm not about to let the other gang leaders outdo me now. I have some doubts. If Cogwin's stupid, he won't know anything useful. If he's smart, he won't want to betray Gavin Coldane. And there's the question of how we get to him while he's in a lion guard cell. Hope you're up for a challenge.
Fewer people staring at me than I anticipated. What a strange time you live in. Potential for health or harm.
Over here, outlaw. I've been hard at work while you dawdled on the road.
I certainly didn't dawdle. Did you find anything?
Just a lot of ruins and cultists so far. No sign of a hidden library sitting out in plain sight, so I figured I'd better wait for the two of you. Besides, I wanted witnesses for when I find whatever it is we're looking for here. Not much above ground survived intact, but most old keeps like this have cellars and dungeons. My guess is, if your hidden library exists, it's somewhere under our feet. We should look for a way down. Really? I'd rather not get soaked to the skin today, but sometimes life gives you things you don't want. Show us the way, outlaw. And just to be clear, I'm not jumping down a well unless you jump first.
Only fight if we must.
A lot farther than I expected.
At least we landed in deep water. I expected we'd hit rocks. Lots of books here. This what we're looking for?
Maybe. Pinard's note said something about finding answers in Metheri's works.
Metheri. All right. I'm looking.
No Metheri here. Do you see any, partner?
Did you hear that? This gate... I think there's something strange
be
about
that
this stone
simple.
table.
Are those book stands? Maybe it's got something to do with those books you found, partner.
Something happened. But what did you do wrong?
There's quite a collection on these shelves, but it...
Great. More books. But there's Wait, I think you got it. Is that a door?
Jack must like you, Tamid. In life, he never did anything like this for me.
Intruders going to try the Master's puzzles after all this time? No, no, mustn't talk to them, Zyax, no. Mustn't talk to strange mortals, no. But it has been such a long time since Zyax talked to anybody. Who are you? Why are you? Zyax is bound to the service of the great mage Henard. No, he is not. He admits no such thing. The items preserved here are for the Mages Guild alone. Master Henard told Zyax so. What does the strange mortal want? The strange mortal comes from the Mages Guild. Is it possible? Zyax has so much to show you. Master Henard preserved his writings and relics for you. But enemies attacked the keep, and Zyax had to shut the door to wait for you. 3 puzzles wait in this chamber. The strange mortal must solve them. Master Henard wanted to be sure that only a worthy mage gained his treasures. Zyax cannot solve the puzzles for you. Oh, the greatest of all treasures, knowledge. It is protected by magical locks in the chest, the statue, and the table. Zyax cannot open the locks for you, but he can offer hints and show you the Master's journal. Here. The statue hears nothing you say, but it observes everything you do.
Huh. think that's a statue of Sage Bornet. I have an idea if you need help. Never liked statues. I feel like they're judging me. This one in particular seems like he's waiting for something. The plaque hints at appreciating the artist. That gives me an idea. Well, the plaque mentions song and dance on the same line as appreciate the artist. So maybe we're supposed to perform for the statue. I'm just guessing, but it seems right to me. Go ahead, outlaw. Dance. Wonderful. I didn't think you'd really do it.
Master Henard despises thieves.
Protected by some
And anyone
devious
so
lock, no
skilled
doubt.
at lockpicking must be a thief.
I don't understand. How does this test know if we toil for a just cause? Or what's fair?
What happened? You picked that up and saw it. There must be a trick.
Choose potions and mix them in the goblet. Something will be revealed when you drink. But heed Sage Vornit's words. Choose potions and mix them in the goblet. Something will be revealed when you drink. But heed Sage Vornit's words.
Are you all right? You sure don't look all right.
Your eyes are glowing. What do you see? The Thieves' Moon. Of all the treasure in Sage Vornet's vault, that's got to be the goal of our heist.
I prefer puzzles I can stab. Go ahead. Take... The chest's open, but you failed. Unless that was it. You needed to fail to pass the test. Great.
This lens
More
is exactly
puzzles.
what we need
Guess
to
we'll have
decipher
figure
the
this
Codex
out now.
Vornet. Well done, Pup. It seems we have more puzzles to solve.
My ears are open.
Can the mortals solve the Master's puzzles? Ugh.
greet you, scholar. All the knowledge I amassed now resides within my vault. And many other treasures, too. My vault is not within this
Are we done here?
but the door can
I
be
think so.
summoned with my
Let's be on our...
keys.
Wait,
In my codex,
what's
you
that?
find the place and the right.
A message from Vornet. It sounds like to reach his vault, we need to use the Nowhere key to summon the door. Somehow.
The thieves are already here! Get them!
I like a good fight as much as the next outlaw, when I start them. Let's talk.
Wander on, little spirit.
We led those Coldane thugs here. Or they came looking for the library and we opened the door for them. Either way, I feel stupid. I hate feeling stupid. Should have known the cartel would be a problem. Me neither. And Gwen's watching like a hawk because Captain Sansone's on her trail. So, they didn't follow us. That means the cartel came to Dress and Keep for the same reason we did. To find out what Henard knew about the Codex and the Vault. We've got Henard's lens, and you got the book about the Thieves' Moon, so the cartel won't get that. But if someone claps for that statue, it's going to tell them the Nowhere Vault isn't in our world, and they need a Nowhere key to open it. You'd better get to Lion Guard Redoubt and find out what their cartel prisoner knows about Coldane's plans. As I see it, Coldane can't get to the vault unless he takes what he needs from us. If we're not ready for him, too bad for us.
Go on, partner. Get to the Lion Guard Fort. Abrasia and I will wait for you in the Thieves' Den.
Over here, friend. I've been waiting for you. I hope the undead around here didn't give you any trouble. I've heard about events around Camlorn, but I had no idea it was this bad. I'm happy to say our work today is inside the fort, not outside. Ready to stroll into a Lion Guard camp? Celine's here. She went to look around. I assume she'll be back soon, but I'm not sure we should wait. We need to get in, talk to Cogwin, and pocket anything else that might help us against the cartel. Lion Guard are knights and soldiers, not city guards. Be careful if you've got a bounty on your head. Otherwise, you can go anywhere except the dungeon below the old tower. It's restricted. Naturally, that's the question. I overheard some knights talking. Apparently, Captain Sansone has commandeered the place for his special investigation. I wasn't aware that Sansone was investigating both Quen and the cartel, so we learned something new. Not right now. He's off investigating, I guess. We need to get past the knights at the door to reach Cogwin. Distract them, maybe, or talk our way inside. We don't want to fight a camp full of soldiers. Take this somnol powder if you need it.
That's not a bad plan, my dears. But I have a better one. I'm sure Edwayne explained our challenge with getting into the camp's restricted tower. But the wonderful thing about soldiers is they expect everyone to be in uniform. If we dress the part, we should have no trouble. You'll need to do what I did. Steal one. Look for chests or trunks around the encampment, but try not to get caught. I am confident that if we are disguised as Lion Guard soldiers, we can avoid any nasty occurrences, including unnecessary violence.
Playing dress-up, Celine? You'll have a hard time explaining yourself when you get caught.
Nonsense. It's simply a matter of projecting confidence, dears.
The tower's ahead, just past the training dummies. Be careful of the guard.
See the big tent in the middle of the camp? That's where I found this uniform.
You break the law, you pay the fine. Simple. Go.
And with swift enough fingers, you might take that coin back.
I don't believe it! The hero of Glenumbra! You defeated Angoff and Falchu. This is a true honor. What bring... Oh, of course! It must be something very important. Hush, hush, I understand. Go on in, and never fear. I won't say a word. I can't believe it. I'm talking with the hero of Glenumbra. I don't believe it! The hero of Glenumbra!
Hey! You're not supposed to be in here! This tower is...
Couldn't let them raise an alarm. They'll wake up with a headache soon enough, so let's get moving. Lots of papers around here. Might be interesting. You should take a look.
Can't a fellow just rot away in peace?
That must be who we're looking for. You question him. I'll keep watch.
You're no Lion Guard. What are you doing here? Did Coldane send you here to get me out? Ah, you're not one of Sansone's, are you? The Lion Guard doesn't know about any of that. All the captain wants is proof that Coldane's corrupt. Working with enemies of the crown. Whatever. Who are you, anyway? I don't think you understand my situation. If I set 1 foot out of this cell before Coldane arranges it, he'll know I talked. It ain't worth my life. A story about a magical book and fantastic treasure? Coldane thought Iveri was trying to renege on his debt. But he checked and became convinced everything Iveri told him was true. He's got to be furious at the thieves who stole that book. How should I know? I've been in the cell for days. And even if I did it back, of course, Goldane knows Basil Menand is interested in the Codex Vornet. He's already got people watching that old burglar. If he was behind the Averia state job, you can bet Goldane's going to teach him a lesson. Now, we done here?
Are we done here? It's time for us to be on our way. Nice work getting into this place. I decided to remain outside and keep watch. Perhaps misdirect anyone who looked like they might interrupt you, or at least warn you if I couldn't. Consider this your warning. There's a nosy Lion Guard lieutenant who started asking questions about strangers in camp and reports of pilfered uniforms. She'll work her way down here sooner or later. Did you learn anything important? What? That's terrible! We must warn my father at once. He planned to stop at a Menand hideout in a cave near Dellen's mill. I'm not sure we can reach him in time. Yet perhaps the Lion Guard could. The Lion Guard almost certainly has forces close to Dellen's mill, and they have magical means of sending word in emergencies. But we can't risk being delayed in long explanations here. What should we do? Thank you, my dear. Look for Lieutenant Renoir and tell...
Do what you must, friend. We'll meet you at the mill.
Look for a cave south of the mill. We'll see you there!
I know you, hero. You helped the Lion Guard before. I'm glad to see you. Something strange is going on around this camp. Do you know anything about it? Lord Menand? Can't say I know him, but I know the Coldane cartel is trouble. What exactly do you expect me to do about this? Captain Sansone is in Daggerfall right now. He and his troops are probably not too far from the mill. I can have a message sent, but I'm not sure how I'm going to explain all this. All right, I'll help. I don't know what kind of skullduggery you've been up to, but the Lion Guard has been looking for a chance to catch the Coldane cartel involved in something more nefarious than smuggling. I hope this tip pays off.
Exavija.
I must tell you.
No.
guard's going to start asking questions at any moment. I found one. Another nowhere key. A noble from Camlorn had it in his collection. I was bringing it back to the thieves' den, but Coldane and his thugs ambushed me. They took the key. Then the Lion Guard showed up. I'll survive, friend. The King's Knight saved my life. Talk to their captain. Maybe he can help us against Coldane. Now, I need to speak with my daughter. Don't fret over me. It's not as bad
werewolves. Lieutenant Renoir sent word I'd find Coldane's thugs here, but I didn't expect werewolves. Or the hero who defeated Foulchu. I recognize you now.
Speak with the captain.
But taking up with thieves?
No one knows what happened.
Are you the one who alerted us to this situation? I'm sorry we didn't arrive in time to stop Coldane from robbing Lord Menant. Thought he'd killed him for a moment there. It's been a bad few days for Daggerfall nobles. First Iveri murdered, now this attack on Menant. How are you involved? I won't ask how you know that, but I'm inclined to believe you. Still, I'm not stupid. I know perfectly well the Menants are not your typical aristocrats. And I saw Edwayne the Hawk here. You and your associates are criminals. That is a fair point. You saw what we're up against. Coldane and his cartel are a threat to the realm. They've got a stranglehold on every merchant or guild in High Rock, and they'll kill anyone in their way. They're the problem, not you. The Lion Guard working with thieves? I don't know. We can handle Coldane and his thugs, werewolves or not. But we lack information. If your people were willing to help us, as a token of good faith, I'll take care of any bounty on your head.
You should return to the Thieves' Den. We need to tell Abrasia and Quen what happened here as soon as possible. I'll look after my father. He's unconscious, but I think we got here in time. Still, I fear his recovery will not be an easy one. Father will not be back on his feet anytime soon, so we must carry on without him. Indeed. Finding the Nowhere Vault is my father's lifelong dream. We cannot let Gavin Coldane beat us to it now. Be on your way, dear. My father and I will join you in the den just as soon as I can properly tend to his wounds.
Thank you, Edwayne. I can't believe what the Coldane cartel did. Poor Basil.
I warned you. Oh, hey, Outlaw. If you found anything, place it on the table.
I hope this was all worth it. Let's talk about what we've learned, partner. I can't bear the thought of how close we came to losing Basil today. but his dream of finding the Nowhere Vault is finally within reach. We have the Codex Vornet, and with Henard's lens, we can actually read it. It's rather dense, and even with the lens, it's slow going. There are definitely references to the Nowhere Vault, the Nowhere Keys, and the Thieves' Moon. I'm still trying to make sense of it all, but I want to know what you're thinking, partner. The same Captain Sansone who's hounded my steps throughout Glenumbra? I think we have enough troubles already without asking the Lion Guard to toss us in their dungeons. Besides, why would Sansone help us? I certainly am. Still, the enemy of my enemy might be my friend. I'll need to think about that. At least our gang leaders have started to work together, to cooperate. Maybe that remains to be seen. We haven't found the Nowhere Vault yet. Still, we're a lot closer to our goal, thanks to Basil and your work at Dress and Keep. And now we know what we're up against with the Coldane Cartel. Here, partner, you earned this.
Elaine? Basil? You're back.
Father needs to rest. This seemed like the safest spot.
Let's talk over here, partner.